Good day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. Let's see what the markets have in store for us. You can just drop a text, how's my sound, and then we can move on from there. Yep, quite a number of news today. I see you want me to take a look at UJ, GJ, and US 30. Okay, let's take a look at UJ. I was looking at the US 30 earlier, and I didn't really see anything I could work with, merely because it's closer to the daily key levels, and yeah, so from what I've gathered, I could be looking for a sell, and of course I'd have to take a look at these levels here, and then of course go down into the lower time frames to confirm the move, and this will solely be based on these daily levels here. So this is something I'd be looking at, and dropping down to the 4 hour, and I'll probably use I'll just show you now quickly. I'd look at using this area here. So I'd look at something along these lines, and of course refine it up until I could get a nice tee-off area. And before entering the trade, of course, we're using stops, and then on top of stops, would focus on allowing a trade to build more confluence to give us more reason to enter, of course. So I'll probably look at something along those lines, and those reasons would really need to be solid. So I'd probably do that. And if you're in the bootcamp, of course, you would know how to use further confluences on entering such trades. And yeah, so we don't just plainly dive into it like this. It is a potential trading area, and we should be expecting either something like that and then dropping all the way down, whereby we will be studying what it does in this area. Of course, you'll place your buy stops, your sell stops, sorry about that, sell stops, and then see what it does from there. But also look at what happens in the price breakdown here on the probably lowest time frame to find a good area of entry. But yeah, so far I didn't really see much from it. I don't know how this one will play out, but as the day goes on, I'll probably be getting deeper into it and trying to figure out where I could enter this one. So it'll look something like that. And then UJ, okay, we need 3 more, so let's go for UJ. Let's go for NAS 100 and EU. I think that should be fine. Let's look at this NAS 100 first. So with the NAS, we had these areas yesterday, well, a couple of days ago, of course, looking for potential buy. And I think I had a chat with one of the students regarding these moves and looking at potential setups. But from my view currently, as I'm just staring at it, we are bullish. Of course, we are looking at bullish moves. We'll probably look at this area here to find a good the buy area, and let's just go deep into price and see what we've got, and hopefully we can find a good selling area. If I go deeper and show you what I'm looking for, then definitely I'll be definitely giving you what we are doing in the bootcamp, which is not necessarily what would want to do, so I'll probably look at this area here, and also this area here, which is more probable. Sorry. I'd look at these two and swing it deeper into price. Just bring it closer to these levels here. That one is completely out now. Okay, if we look at that, dropping down into the 5. There we go. So I'll probably look at something along these lines, and then this one I'd look at something along those lines, drop into the 1 hour time frame. And as you guys have noticed, we picked this up from the higher level where we looked at what's happening on the bigger time frame and started targeting it based on those levels. So just be wary when you are trading these and watch your risk management. This is something that a lot of people are not watching, and believe me, you will not be in for long. You will get losing days. Just accept that from the get-go. You will lose a lot. So when you do lose, just make sure you don't get wiped out. And that's where the Wushu toolbox comes in. The longer you are in the game, the more chances you have to prove your strategy, to get it working, to tweak it as much as you can, and to eventually be profitable with it. So we don't necessarily want you to keep hopping from strategy to strategy, which would mean you are basically just restarting the learning process over and over again. Focus on one, get it done, master it, perfect it, be profitable, then move on to the next one. Okay, Euro USD. Euro USD, I was looking at it earlier, and we had this move from yesterday. Sorry, this move from yesterday. Price basically, let me just see if I can open it somewhere and see if it's still valid. But you can see now we're having a different type of structure being formed, so just have to be careful with that. This was, I think this was in our premium channel. Yes, this was in our premium channel. So let's just open another one there and drop it there. So this is how it looked from yesterday's analysis. We're expecting it to basically drop down back into these levels, 7994, 7959. Of course, we're using stop orders, not limit orders. And yeah, price basically just did that, came all the way down into our levels, hit the 50% level, buy stops were triggered here. Price went all the way up, I think it hit 5R if I'm not mistaken. I think so. I think it was 5R before tanking down again. Yeah, 4R actually, give or take. And then yeah, I see it this morning, right? Well, a couple of minutes ago or 2 hours ago, came back into the levels again, took out most of these, and then pushing up again. And we don't trade the Asian. We literally just trade the London Open moving forward. So this is where tricks like these come in, because if you saw this, you'd probably taken another trade. And bear in mind that now we are basically dropping down into probably bearish structure, just watching what it does with this zone here, and of course watching the bigger time frames as well. So from this view alone, I wouldn't really count on watching anything yet, because I'm just trying to see what's happening here and see what it does in the course of the day, and watching this area. And yeah, that's it for now. And I'll probably be watching this whole area as well, see what it does at these levels. And if it does break that level, then we are potentially going to get another setup going in. And let's see, if I was to go deeper into price, go into the lower time frame and see what we can find. This is very, very low. So now you are getting into the scalping territory. And from this alone, looking at a nice bearish structure, I'll probably watch this area. And remember, it's more of a waiting game than it is consistently placing trades and getting to the market in and out. That does not serve you any justice. Journal your trades, watch what's happening, and review your trades so you can actually get ahead. Okay, so this is what we're looking at here on the lower time frame. I would want to sell, but I'm a bit worried about this level here. So this level is a bit concerning. It is sensitive, of course, very, very sensitive. So I'd actually want to see what it does at these levels, because you can see now we've got some nice bearish structure on the, so just waiting for these to hold on the 15, and then let's see what it does here. And if we do get a good opportunity, we'll definitely get in, finding something in this area to trade from, which would give us a beautiful setup. So there's also another waiting game. We'll be watching it and see how it plays out. Awesome. What else are we looking at? We look at the Euro USD, NAS 100, US 30. GJ, what does GJ have in store for us? I think GJ, I'm still waiting for a break somewhere. And this one is a bit, just move that out the way. So we're looking at this level to be broken first on the bigger time frame, and then potentially find an area in this level here to find a good buy area, and of course with good risk management, and just watch it. So that we're just waiting for validation and then take it from there. I see Abonga is asking any view on the news. Well, I don't really trade watching the news, because what we do here, I just need to find those views. If you check our Wushu toolbox, it does not allow us to trade during the news. So whatever setup that you place when the news comes on, a couple of minutes before and an hour before, an hour after, 60 minutes, it blocks you from trading. So we don't really watch what happens unless it's really, really drastic news and we want to trade the news, which we definitely don't do. So that, no views yet. We are not in the fundamentals. It's good for some people, works for some people, but what we found works is just getting on the charts, avoiding the news, and trading what price does most of the time. Awesome. And that's about it for this morning. Well, morning in my time zone. I don't know where you are, but that's it. I see George wants us to look at GA. GA, let's see what happens on the daily. We had this massive loss on the 6th. But anyway, so on the daily, we do see a bit of a zone here, which is currently being broken. How far, we don't know, but we watch the zone. We see this nice level dropping down, so I'll probably want to find an area to drop down from, and also watch what price does in these areas in the lower time frame. In this area you can see what the rejection candle is showing us on the hourly, so I'll probably also want to watch what it does on the lower time frames. But over and above, we are looking at bearish move and watching this area. So you'd probably want to see it break first, or want to see it retrace first and then drop down again from there. But for now, bearish, watching this area, see what price does in this area. It's a sensitive zone, as you can see on the daily. Price has been reacting to these levels, broke all the way down here. So just watch that area. The rest of the pairs I'll be posting in the premium and the free channel, so check those out and check our site, check our content, check out Bootcamp and our Wushu Toolbox. Happy trading, guys.